Approbation, it is a noun, approval, praise. The crowd expressed its approbation of team's performance by gleefully covering the field with toilet paper. The ambassador section met with the approbation of his commander-in-chief. Approbation is a fancy word for approval, to which it is closely related. Disapprobation is disapproval. Appropriate, it is a verb to take without permission, to set aside for a particular use. Nick appropriated my lunch. He grabbed it out of my hand and ate it, so I appropriated Ed's. The deer and raccoons appropriated the vegetables in our garden last summer. This year we'll build a better fence. Don't confuse the pronunciation of the verb to appropriate with the pronunciation of the adjective appropriate. When Congress decides to buy some new submarines, it appropriates money for them. That is, it sets some money aside. The money that's set aside is known as appropriation. When an elected official takes money that was supposed to be spent on submarines and spends it on a Rolls Royce and a few mink coat, he or she is said to have misappropriated the money. When the government decides to build a highway through your backyard, it expropriates your property for this purpose. That is, it uses its official authority to take possession of your property. Cultural appropriation is when one group adopts elements of another group's culture, usually in an offensive manner. Aptitude is a noun, capacity for learning, natural ability. Some rare students have a marked aptitude for taking SAT. They earn high scores without any preparation. I tried to repair my car, but as I sat on the floor of my garage surrounded by mysterious parts, I realized that I had no aptitude for automobile repair. The opposite of aptitude is ineptitude. Arbiter is a noun, one who decides, a judge. An arbiter of fashion determines what other people will wear by wearing it herself. An arbiter arbitrates or weighs opposing viewpoints and makes decisions. The word arbiter and arbitrator mean the same thing. An arbiter presides over an arbitration, which is a formal meeting to settle a dispute. Arbitrary, it is an adjective, random, capricious. The grades Mrs. Simone gave his English students appeared to be arbitrary. They didn't seem related to the work the students had done in class. The old judge was arbitrary in sentencing criminals. There was no sensible pattern to the sentences she handed down.